Good evening, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I don't know what date it is. They all feel the same. Does anybody have any requests tonight? If so, please type them into the chat box. We'll be doing the usual core, hips, all the things. And we have a special guest tonight. We have a friend, Amber, joining from the East Coast, and I promised her I would sing her happy birthday because it is her birthday. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Amber. Happy birthday to you. We miss you in class, and we hope you're doing well on the East Coast. Okay, with that in mind, let's go ahead and come to the mat. I did put a playlist in the chat tonight, so if you feel like playing some music, by all means, join on in. So come to your mat, come to your comfortable seat, and just take a second to start moving. You can bring your hands to the fronts of your knees, and I like to do this because it gives you good kind of traction to start with. And just take stock of how your body feels tonight, what feels tight, what feels good. And notice if you're carrying any tension in any particular places. This could be in your neck and shoulders, it could be in your temples, spot right between your eyes. It could be in your low back, it could be in your hips. Just see where you're feeling things. And after you've moved around for a few seconds, then slowly settle into your quiet space. Close your eyes. And just relax your shoulders, relax your eyes. Close your eyes and relax your eyes behind your eyelids. And if it feels good, give yourself a little massage. Start to lengthen your breath in and out through your nose if you have that ability. If you have a cold or you've got something else going on, just try your hardest to tap into warm breath and let it cruise against the back of your throat as you inhale and as you exhale. And if you could take a cue from Roscoe, just relax really hard. Take your fingers and interlace them behind your back. Palms come away from your spine. Keep your eyes closed here. And just start to pull your hands away from your spine and feel the stretch in your shoulders, in your biceps, in your pec muscles. The further you lift your hands away and pull them back, the deeper you're going to feel this in your chest. If you sit at a computer all day long, your chest is probably really tight from just being hunched. Release your hands, fingers pointing forward, right by your hips. Press your hands into the mat. Inhale, open your chest. Maybe your sit bones lift lightly off the mat. Head comes back. Exhale, curling around. Have a relaxed cat-cow. Inhale, press, open, and lift. Head comes back. Exhale, curling around, chin to chest. Sit up straight here, hands to the front of your knees. Inhale, open for cow. Exhale, curl and wind for cat. One more time. Inhale to open. Exhale, curl. Hands come up on the breath in, big extension through the arms. Exhale your right hand down, left arm's going to reach up and over your left sit bone, plants into the mat, and just feel yourself growing long through your obliques, through the intercostal muscles. Move the way you need to move here, whether it's opening your arm back, making circles, or folding over that right knee to get into the lower part of your back. Always do what feels best for your body, even if it's completely the opposite of what we're doing. Just you. On the next breath in, hands come up, big extension, shoulders away from the ears. We'll find the left side. On the exhale, reach the right arm long. And then move any way you need to move on this side. Inhale, both hands come up. And on the exhale, we're going to twist to the right side. You can use the left hand on the right thigh for traction. Sit up long, extend through the crown of the head on the breath in. And as you exhale, curl and round. Don't lose integrity in your core here. Keep sitting up tall. Try to run a straight line through the crown of your head, through your sit bones, through your tailbone here, right down your spine. One more big inhale. On the exhale, come back through center, release this, sweep the hands high on your next breath in. And let's find the left side on the exhale. Sit up tall, lengthen through the spine on the breath in. And as you exhale, let's come around just a little bit more. Knit the ribs together here, pulling navel back to spine, shoulders drop away from the ears. Next inhale, both hands come up, big extension. Exhale, press the hands to heart center. Let's go ahead and bring the feet together, Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet. Familiar start to class here. Bring your hands underneath your feet, drive your feet into your hands. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. And on the exhale, hinge at the hips. Use the elbows against your calves if you can to squish your legs down, getting into the inner hips. You have the option to add in a little twist if you want to press into your thigh and twist towards the pressed hand. Doesn't matter which side you go. So you're going to change the stretch big time if you do this. If you sit in Baddha Konasana, you're going to get into the hips. If you press into the thigh, you're going to move this into the lower back. Neither one is a bad place to be. Maybe give yourself time in both variations to see what feels good for your body. And if this is your first time stretching in a long time, be kind to yourself if you're feeling pretty tight right now. Go ahead and take your feet so they're a little bit longer, but still in diamond form, and just fold lazily over your legs here. Same options. First, go ahead and start out just with this forward fold. Notice how the stretch moves into your outer hips. And if you'd like to pull that twist in again, you can do that. There's a reason I do all the same things in the beginning of every class, because it feels really good. The simple things you can do at home when you're watching TV or waiting for something to happen in your life. On the next breath in, go ahead and sit up nice and tall. Let's go ahead and extend the legs nice and long. Here comes our fun stuff. Legs go nice and long. Point your toes, hands come high. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, just lower your body about halfway down. Hold the body right where it is. Next breath in, bring it up. Exhale, halfway down. Your legs are on the ground right now. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, we're going to go about 2/3 of the way down, a little bit lower. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, lower down to about 2/3 again. Hover, stay here. Now your feet are going to lift. Keep your feet exactly where they are, nice and low. Take a big breath in. This time on your exhale, just lift the chest. Feet stay low. Inhale, bring it down. You might use your glutes a little bit here too. Exhale, bring it up. Try to isolate through the core. Inhale down. Keep those legs hovering. Exhale up. Slow is key. Inhale it down. Exhale it up. Hold your body nice and high. Lift the legs. Big breath in. Only the legs lower down. Exhale. Inhale, legs lift up. Exhale, nice and slow. Keep the chest up. Inhale, legs lift. Exhale, halfway down. One more time. Inhale, legs up. Exhale, halfway. Bring the legs up. This time on the exhale, everything goes nice and low, but hover. Inhale it up. Exhale, hover. You're doing great. Inhale up. Exhale, hover. Hold everything in the nice low position for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Drop your feet down. Windshield wipe your legs. Okay, the next one, we're going to keep our hands are going to come down on the mat. Legs are long. Your back will stay down here. We're going to lift the hips up and then press and lift your hips off the mat. Legs come down. Inhale, legs lift, press, lift the hips. Exhale, back down. Inhale, up and lift. Exhale, down. Up, lift. Exhale, down. Add a twist on the next one. Inhale, lift. Twist one way. Doesn't matter which way. Exhale, down. Switch sides. Lift. Twist the opposite way with the hips. And down. Up, lift, twist. Bring it down. Up, lift, twist. Back down one more time. Each side. Lift, twist. And down. The last one. Up, twist. Bring it back down. Next inhale, Navasana. Come all the way up. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale up. Exhale, halfway down. Roll over your crossed knees. We're not done quite yet. Let's come into tabletop pose. Extend the right leg out. Left arm reaches. Inhale. Exhale to curl. Inhale long. Exhale everything to the side. Maybe bend if you don't have room. Inhale long. Exhale, curl, elbow to knee. Inhale long. Exhale to the side. Hold it here. Lift the left foot up. So you just have the left knee on the mat and the right hand for 3, 2, 1. Bring it all down. Shake out your right wrist. Second side. Left leg, right arm. Inhale. Exhale to curl. Inhale it long. Exhale to the side. Inhale to reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, long. Exhale, side. Last round. Inhale, reach. Exhale, curl. Inhale, reach. Out to the side. Hold it here. Take the right foot off the mat. Keep that left leg lifting for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take forearm plank. So forearm plank, hips are lifting. Feet are pretty much together on the back of your mat. Tap the left hip down. Come up through center. Right hip down. Up, left, up, right. Just make these little arcs. You don't even have to stop in the middle. Hips tapping side to side, but you're making a big rainbow with your butt as you move it around in space. My rainbow might be bigger than your rainbow. Just keep moving a couple more times each side. Working on obliques here. And then bring it back through center, forearm plank. Walk your feet high, forward for dolphin pose. Walk it back for forearm plank. Feet forward for dolphin. Back for forearm plank. One more time. Forward for dolphin. Back for forearm. Hold it here. Hover the right foot up. Inhale. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Inhale it back. Exhale, right tricep. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, right tricep. Set your foot down. Left foot lifts. Take a breath in. Exhale, tricep. Inhale it back. Exhale, tricep. Back. Tricep. Replace that foot. Hover in forearm plank. Keep pressing the hips up. Keep the breath low. Keep the breath big and heavy. Neck nice and long. Try to pull your forearms towards your feet and your feet towards your forearms. Maybe try to bend your mat in the middle for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down. Sphinx pose. So pull yourself through your forearms here. Fingers are spread wide. Open the chest. Lift the head up. Kick the right foot. Take a peek back at the right foot. See if your bottom of your foot looks good. Check for skin cancer. I had one there one time. And then switch your feet. Left foot comes up. Take a peek at the bottom of your foot. Back into the big inhales. Release everything down. We're going to come into Swastikasana early tonight. We're going to do it at the end of class. We're going to do it early. So come to your chest. Extend the right arm perpendicular directly out from your body. And just slowly roll on that right hip. And pay attention to what your body's saying. If it's telling you to stop doing this, just come back to your chest. But if it feels good, you can roll a little further. You can plant the left foot behind your right thigh. But I want you breathing into your pec muscle, breathing into your chest. You may even feel this in your shoulders just a bit. One more big breath in. And then we're going to switch sides on the exhale. Come back to your stomach. Extend the left arm directly out. We're going to roll on the left hip here. Maybe you plant your right foot behind your left leg. You can use that right hand to kind of get you around a little bit further. I love the stretch, and I really love it on this side. It feels so nice. One more big breath in. On the exhale, come back to your chest. We're going to get into the rhomboids now, just keeping it high on the body. So I want you to take your arms and cross them in front of you. It doesn't matter which arm crosses in front of the other arm, but just pay attention to which one it is. Reach them out as far as you can. You're going to tuck your toes and lift yourself on top and in front of your arms. So you're putting your weight on your arms here. And just let your head come down to the mat or to a pillow or to a dog, whatever. And breathe into your upper back here, breathing into the rhomboids. Big inhales. Your inhale is where you get to really feel this. One more big breath. On your exhale. Come back up. It's a little awkward, but switch the cross of your arms. So whatever arm is in front, just go in the back. And just take a second to walk them out. Our bodies are a little weird at doing this. It's not supposed to look normal, but it feels good. And then eventually crawl yourself on top of those arms and let yourself be heavy. If you have big boobs, this might be a really complicated stretch to get into, but try if you can to make everything fit. One more breath on this side. And on your exhale, go ahead and crawl. Go ahead and crawl out of this. Come up to hands and knees. On the inhale, take your cow pose. Open the chest. Lift the head up. Exhale, curling around. Chin comes to chest. Inhale, press and open. Exhale, curling around. Scoop the core out here. And tuck the toes. Spread the fingers wide. Take downward facing dog. Lift the hips up and back. Pedal out the feet here. Notice what's happening in the backs of your legs. Similarly to what we did in core and plank, bring your feet together on the mat and let your hips fall to the right side. And then let your hips fall to the left side. Just a gentle side body stretch here. Back through center. Bend your knees. And I want you to put some weight back on your toes just to get a toe stretch here. So I'm bending my knees, pressing my weight back towards my toes for 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the legs. Pedal out the feet. And slowly walk your hands up. Walk your feet up to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. Next breath in, sweep the hands all the way up. Big reach. Take the left wrist in the right hand. Exhale to your right side. Inhale, bring it up through center. Exhale, tip it to the left side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift, flatten out the spine here. And on the exhale, hands come down, step back to plank pose, take chaturanga. As you lower down, your elbows need to be pinned right into your ribs. You have the option to pause or throw in some push-ups if you'd like a little extra. But when you're ready, flip your feet, take cobra or upward facing dog, and lift out of your shoulders. No sinking, lift out of your shoulders. As you exhale, roll over your toes, find downward facing dog. Bend the knees, lift the heels, step or hop into your squat. At the top of the mat, hands to heart center. If you can't quite get your feet on the flat on the mat, walk your feet out a little bit wider, but I want you sitting up tall. None of this hunching over stuff. So sit and lift. Inhale, stand up tall. Feet come together, big reach. Left wrist in the right hand, exhale to your right side. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to your left side. Inhale, bring it up. Fold forward on the exhale. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back. Chaturanga, any variation you'd like, just keep the elbows into the ribs, and when you're ready, cobra or upward facing dog. Down dog on your exhale, take your time getting there. Pedal out your feet in between each round. Being gentle with the backs of the legs here. Big inhale through the nose, bend the knees, lift the heels, find your squat at the top of the mat. Pardon my non-stop coughing tonight. Keep the breath focused. Next inhale, we're going to stand up, big reach, feet come together. One more round, just like this. On the exhale, come to the right side. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop, or option to take a crow pose and jump your way back through chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. Bottom for exhale, step or hop forward to the top of the mat. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, fold. Take your ragdoll pose here. Be heavy. Feel free to take any bind you'd like to take. That could be grabbing your elbows. It could be grabbing the base of your skull, the traction in your spine. Whew, that is intense. You could clasp your hands at your low back and bring your palms away from your spine. One more big breath wherever you are. On your exhale, release everything heavy. Take a big bend through the left knee. Bring the left hand down to the mat. Right leg straightens. Open the right arm to the sky. Feel this in your low back. Your T-band on the right side. One more inhale. Exhale, we're going to switch. Right knee bends. Left leg straightens. Left arm reaches to the sky. One more inhale. Release everything down. Next breath in, sweep your hands all the way up. Big extension. Exhale. Hands come to heart center. Let's find our chair pose. Sit low. Hands come up. Core comes back to the spine. Shoulders are away from the ears. Take a big breath in. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift on the inhale. On the exhale, plant the hands, right leg lifts for standing splits. So right leg is lifting, your hands will slowly start to leave the mat. You're going to find yourself lifting up into your airplane pose. Counting on stabilizer muscles doing the work. I want you to open your chest like you would if you were an upward facing dog here. Shoulders come back, right leg is lifting. You're feeling this in your right glute. Your left leg is stable and strong. Take one more big inhale. On the exhale, catch the right foot and the right hand. Left arm goes long in front of you for dancer pose. So use this as an opportunity to stretch the right quad, stretching the chest on the right side if you're kicking hard enough into that hand. One more big breath in. Release your foot, hands come back through airplane again. And as slowly as you can, exaggerate the stillness like you're moving through jello. We're going to drop that right foot back down to crescent lunge. Hands come up on the inhale. On the exhale, tap the right knee down, cactus the arms. Inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, cactus and open. Inhale up. Hands come to heart center. We're going to twist to the left side. Hook the right elbow on that left knee. Right knee is strong, palms together, using this to get you around in this twist. And then we're going to drop that right knee down. Keep the toes tucked. Stay twisting. So you're going to feel this in your left hip. You might feel this in your right shoulder blade area and that rhomboid again. One more inhale. And come through center. Keep the right toes tucked. Sweep the hands high. Anjaneyasana. Sink a little lower into that left leg. Maybe you have to bump it out a little bit. Squeeze the right glute. Feel the right hip flexor releasing as you come low into that left leg. Arms are strong. Shoulders are away from the ears. One more inhale. Hands down on the exhale. Half or full splits. Straighten out that left leg. And fold over that straight left leg. Saying hello to your hamstring. Play with flexing and pointing your foot. If you would like, you can grab your toes. Flex the foot back towards your face for a little extra something in the back of that leg. Eventually bring both hands to the inside of that left leg. Take the left leg out to the side. We're going to take gate pose here. So left leg out to the side. Inhale, sweep the hands up nice and high. And on the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand down. Left arm's going to reach long. Just a big straight line from the left foot out the left hand. Side stretch. Big side stretch here. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're just going to crawl the hands forward. Step the left foot back. Find your plank pose. Chaturanga. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. I'm pedaling out the feet here. On the inhale, extend the right leg up. Stack and open your hip. Equal weight in the hands. Do lift the right knee as high as you can. One more inhale. On the exhale, bring the right knee forward. Come halfway down in your elbows. Pause the right knee at the right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Open the hip. Exhale, bring it forward. Come halfway down. Pause. Inhale, regular old three-legged dog. Step the right foot forward. Sweep the hands high for crescent lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, tap the left knee down, cactus the arms. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, tap and cactus. Inhale up. Hands to heart center. We're going to twist to the right side. Hook the left elbow on the right thigh. Palms together. That left leg is strong. No saggy knees. Lift that left knee. Activate the quad. Use the hands to get you around, wringing out the spine. And then slowly drop the left knee down. Stay in this twist. One more round of breath here. Come through center. Release the hands high. Anjaneyasana, maybe you bump that right foot out just a little bit as you dip into that right knee bend. Left toes stay tucked, squeeze the left glute, getting in through the hip flexor here. One more inhale. Half or full splits, hands come down, straighten out the right leg. Whatever you do, however far you go, all you need to do is just fold over the right leg. Doesn't matter how deep you go, with pointing and flexing that right foot. Keep focusing on the breaths in and out through the nose if you can. And then move both hands to the inside of that right leg. Kick the right foot out to the side for your gate pose. Sweep the hands high on the inhale. And on the exhale, the left hand's going to come down. Right arm is going to reach long. Just a big side stretch here. One more inhale. On the exhale, come back up through center. This time, bring the hands up. Take the right foot, step the right foot forward. Tuck the left toes. Step the left foot forward to the top of the mat. Sweep the hands high. Inhale. Exhale. Hands to heart center. Round two. Let's find chair pose. Sit low. Hands up. Sweep the hands high. Big breath in. On the exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Inhale. On the exhale, plant the hands. Left leg lifts first, standing splits. That right leg is strong. You can have your hands on the mat for a second, but eventually you're going to creep off the mat. Maybe they find that right shin. Left leg keeps lifting. Slowly making your way into your airplane pose. Hands are reaching back. Chest is open. Like you were an upward facing dog. Holding for one more inhale. Then we're going to catch that left foot in the left hand. Right arm extends long, dancer pose. So kick into that hand to get the chest stretch, to get the quad stretch. Don't worry about your wobbling, doesn't matter. Kick it a little higher if you can. One more big breath. We're going to release that foot. Hands are going to come back. Establish your airplane pose again. And then with control, as slowly as you can, we're going to land back in our crescent lunge. Sweep those hands up. Big breath in. Exhale, cactus the left knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, up. This time, arms stay open. Big twist to the right side. Like a reverse kind of warrior. Left hand is forward, right hand is back. Lean a little bit forward here. One more big inhale. Hands come together now. Take the twist, hook the left elbow on the right knee. Drop that left knee down. Holding this twist for 3, 2, 1. Anjaneyasana. Sweep the hands up high. Come through center. Nice deep lunge in that, or nice deep bend in that right knee. Shoulders come away from the ears here. One more big breath. Find your half or full splits. Straighten out the right leg. Maybe you go a little bit deeper this time. That could be like an inch deeper. But just kind of find your line. Push a little past there. And I always say this, but be nice to your body. If you've got one side that is grumpy. This is my grumpy side. One more big breath in. And this time, hands come into the inside of that right foot. Bend through the right knee. We're finding lizard pose this time. So bend through the right knee, toes to about 2 o'clock. Let the knee and toes be in the same plane. You can let yourself put a little pressure on the inner right thigh, waking up that hip just a little bit. You can go as deep as you want into this. This is really nice. It feels so good. And from here, lift the right arm up behind you. Roll into the outside of that left foot. Take the right foot, step it back into side plank. Hips are lifting. One more big breath. Take your chaturanga. Right hand comes down. Any variation you'd like. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. Pedal out everything. Send the left leg up on the inhale. Stack and open the hip here. Equal hands or equal weight on both hands. Left knee lifts. Inhale. Exhale. Shift forward halfway down. Elbow to tricep. Inhale. Push back up. Three-legged dog. Stack and open the hip. Exhale. Come forward halfway down. Tricep push up. Inhale. Three-legged dog. Lift the left leg high. Exhale. Step the left foot between the hands. We're going to sweep the hands high. Big breath in. Exhale, tap the right knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap it down. Inhale up, this time open twist to the left side. Hands are reaching like you're trying to hold the walls from closing in on you. Good pressure, reaching hard. 3, 2, 1. Hands come to heart center, twisting to that left side. Hook the right elbow on the left thigh. Right knee is lifting. Strong quad. Getting around that twist, and then we're slowly drop that right knee down. Nice low twist here. And the next inhale, come through center, hands come high, Anjaneyasana, right toes are staying tucked for the stretch for the hip flexor. Sink nice and low in that bent left knee, flex the right glute, inviting that hip flexor stretch on the right side. Shoulders come away from the ears. Take one more inhale. Hands down, your variation of your splits, however far you want to go. Most important thing is you're finding the hamstring stretch here. So straighten out the left leg. Start with the straight left leg, and then just bring your body over that straight left leg. Doesn't matter how deep you go, as long as you get the stretch. One more big breath. Then we're slowly going to bend through that left knee. Bring both hands to the inside of that left leg, finding lizard pose on the second side. So your toes are going to go to about 10 o'clock. And you have the option, you can press into that left thigh. But make sure your knees and toes are in the same plane. Can't tell if I have a dog in my way, but that's what you want to do. This is a good dog. I'm glad you're in my way. I love lizard pose. And from here, we're going to make our way to side plank and see if you can do it without using your second hand. So I'm going to roll onto the outside of my right foot. Left arm's going to come to the sky. Lift the right knee. Just step that left foot back. Hips stay lifted. One more big inhale. On the exhale, come forward. Take your chaturanga. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Out of the exhale, find your squat at the top of the mat. If you're thirsty, now's a great time to grab a drink. All right. Now it's time to start doing some yoga. On the inhale, sweep the hands up high, big reach. Feet come together. Exhale. Hands come to heart center. Chair pose, sit low. Hands come high. Heels lift. Bring your butt towards your heels with the heels off the mat. Inhale, the arms long. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, and fold forward. Halfway lift on your breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, step or hop back, chaturanga. We'll all meet in down dog. So if you are backed up against the wall, give yourself a little space towards the back of your mat here. On the inhale, extend the right foot up. Stack and open the hip. Drive the left heel down. Lift that right knee nice and high. Flip your dog. Right foot comes behind the left thigh. Hips go high. Take an inhale. On the exhale, bring it back to three-legged dog. Lift that right leg nice and high. On the exhale, just like before, bring it forward. Come halfway down. Proper push-up, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Walk your hands back to meet your foot, the back of the mat. Try to kick out any windows. I'm tickling my plants. So now we're back in standing splits, the back of the mat. Lifting that right foot nice and high into your airplane pose. From here, we're going to stand up, finding figure four. Right foot over left thigh. Hands at heart center. Sit low. Allow yourself to come nice and deep into this. Focusing on getting the stretch in the outer hip. It might feel good to bring your hands down to the mat to go a little bit deeper for that stretch. If you want to work on strength, stay high. Not staying for too long, but enough time to work on stability. And then slowly press that left leg straight. Right arm extends, or hands extend to the sky. Right leg extends long. Lift that right leg up. Keep your spine straight for 3, 2, 1. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, hands come high. Exhale, tap the left knee down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, tap, hold it down. Press that left heel back. Bring your hands behind your back. So you're pressing that left heel as you stay low to exaggerate the stretch in that left hip flexor. Palms come away from the spine here, just gaining into the chest a little bit more. For 3, 2, 1. Take the left foot, spin it down into warrior foot so it's parallel to the back of the mat. Your hips are still facing forward. Hands are still interlaced behind your back. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior, fold forward. Right shoulder to right knee. Head is heavy. Palms stay away from the spine. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand to the inside of that right foot. Open the left arm to the sky for side angle pose. Feel free to take any bind or bird if you'd like to bring that left hand behind your back. Right hand can come under your thigh. If you bind, open your chest back to the sky. If you want to take bird of paradise, you can step your left foot up next to your right foot. And eventually find your balance. Lift that right leg up. Feel free to straighten it or not, or you can just kick it around a little bit. Doesn't really matter. Take your time getting into bird. This is a great pose to just hold. It's a good strong pose. If you're in bird, make your way back down. If you have the bind, release that bind. On the inhale, reverse your triangle. Straighten out the right leg. Right arm's going to go long overhead. Take an inhale. Exhale, hips come back. Right arm reaches forward. Right hand down to the shin. That right leg is straight. Left arm to the sky. Nice groin stretch here. One of my favorites. Holding for just another couple breaths to really open up the left leg. Keep pulling navel to spine. One more inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring that left hand down. So sweep the left hand down. Just like before, right hand lifts and step all the way back into side plank on the left side. Lift the right foot high on the inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale long. Exhale, crunch it in. Inhale long. Exhale, crunch. Find your plank. Roll through chaturanga. We'll meet in downward facing dog. So full body situation tonight. Left leg lifts on the inhale. Stack and open your hip. Slowly bring the left foot behind your right leg for wild thing. Hips come high. Big back bend, beautiful pose. Take one more big breath in here. Bring it back to three-legged dog. Left leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, halfway down. Press it up, three-legged dog. Stack and open the hip. Inhale, bring it forward, halfway down. Inhale, three-legged dog. Hold it here. Walk your hands back to meet your foot. Give yourself some space back there. So we're standing splits in the back of the mat. Slowly, we're going to find ourselves lifting into our airplane pose. Opening the chest like you would an up dog. Left leg stays so strong here. Keep lifting that leg, feeling it in the glute. For 3, 2, 1. As we stand, the left foot will go over the right thigh. Hands to heart center. Find your figure 4 here. Go as low as you can. If you want to bring your hands down to the mat to get the stretch on the outer hip, that's totally fine. If you want to stay high and work on strength, you're invited to do that as well. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Press the right leg straight, hands come high. Extend the left leg long, hold it up. Spine is long here, don't lean back too much. For 3, 2, 1. Step to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, cactus the right knee down. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale, cactus it down. Inhale to bring it up. We're going to interlace the fingers behind the back. Spin the right heel down. Holding for humble warrior. On the inhale, open the chest. Exhale, fold forward left shoulder, left knee. Head is heavy and floppy like a little wet noodle here. Relax the neck and shoulders. Let your breath be nice and slow. Big belly breaths. One more inhale. Releasing the left hand down to the inside of the left foot. The right foot is spun down like warrior foot here. Open the right arm to the sky. Feel free to take any bind you'd like. Maybe you take a half bind and bring the right hand behind your back. Maybe you take a full bind and you find the hands. If you bind, open your chest back to the sky. Option to step the right foot forward, finding bird of paradise. If you're a bird, carefully make your way back down. If you have that bind, release the bind. On the inhale, we're going to reverse our triangle. Straighten out the left leg. Left arm goes long overhead. Take a big inhale. Exhale, full triangle pose. Hips come back. Left arm reaches forward. Reach, reach, reach like you just really want that cookie. And then hands come down. Left leg is straight here. Make sure you're not hyperextending the left knee, but you're feeling this in the groin on the left side. Keep pulling navel to spine. Holding for a few more breaths. One more big breath in. On the exhale, bend through the left knee. Sweep that right hand down. And take the right foot, and you're going to roll all the way over. Left arm's going to come to the sky. Step it back to your side plank pose. Inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale it long. Elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Back through plank pose. And take a child's pose here. Knees come wide. Excuse me, hips come back. Circle out those wrists. Catch your puppies. Give yourself a second to breathe. We're going to run through one more very short sequence. but it's gonna feel super good. Come back to downward facing dog. Lift the hips. Spread the fingers wide. Right leg lifts on the inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, step the right foot forward. All the toes go to the left side. Skandasana, hands to heart center. Take an inhale. Exhale, keep your ass low as you come to the back foot. Right toes pop to the sky. Big inhale. Bring it all the way forward. Find that low lunge. Left hand plants, right arm opens. Big twist. Big inhale here. You're going to slowly stand up into that revolve twist. So your torso is facing the right side. Right foot's forward. Inhale, find your crescent lunge. Warrior two, open to the left side. Right arm reaches forward. Inhale. Reach it forward. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Pop that back foot forward. So your hips are squared. Both feet are flat on the mat. Stand up tall, your legs are straight. Inhale the hands high. Fold it forward on the exhale for pyramid pose. One more time for the hamstring on the right side. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. Bend through the right knee. Hands come down to frame the front foot. Kick that left foot back. Drop the left knee down. Lizard pose. Toes go to 2 o'clock again. Plenty of options in lizard pose here. So you can stay with the left knee on the ground. You can come down to your forearms if that feels good and lift the left knee up and move back and forth, getting into the hip socket. Or whatever knee you happen to be on. If you want the quad stretch, you can bend and take the opposite hand to your foot. Put that foot back towards your butt. And then last but not least, you are welcome to take the arm balance if you want to play with that. Snuggle your tricep underneath your thigh. Make a little shelf with your elbows. Shift your weight forward. Head's high. Maybe you extend the leg long, maybe not. Maybe bring your feet together. You can play with all kinds of things. And if you crash, you're not far, maybe you kiss your dog. And eventually, when you're ready, make your way back through plank pose and chaturanga. We'll all find down dog again. Pedal out the feet. One more time. Left leg lifts on the breath in. Stack and open the hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Bring it forward. Inhale, lift the foot high. Exhale. Step the left foot forward. I totally forgot what I did on the first side already. Spin the back heel down. Let's just go ahead and open to warrior two. Oh no, Skandasana. All the toes go to the right side. So left knee is bent, right toes are to the sky. You're at the top of your mat here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Keep the butt low. Cruise to the back of the mat. Oh, this is what happens when I just go on the fly. Inhale. Bring it forward. We're going to pivot forward on the inhale. I totally forgot what I did. Oh, keep that right foot spun down. Inhale. Come into warrior two. Inhale to reach it forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale, bring it forward. Bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Pop your back foot forward just a little bit. Sweep your hands high. Straighten out both legs. Hips are squared towards the top of the mat. Big breath in. Fold forward, pyramid pose. So weight's going over that bent left leg. Head is heavy. Toes are mostly pointed forward. Feet should be mostly flat on the mat. Just one more time to really get into that left leg. One more big inhale. On the exhale, bend through that left knee. Bump that right foot back. Drop the right knee down. We're going to find our lizard pose here. So toes to about 10 o'clock. And you can stay high, or if you want to come down to your forearms, you can lift that right knee and move all around on your forearms, getting into the hip socket. You can press into the thigh and really get into the outer hip a little bit more, or you can bend the knee and reach the opposite hand back and grab the foot for a really quite nice and not so intense quad stretch. Just feels really good. Or you have the option to play with the arm balance here by sliding your tricep under that thigh, making a shelf with the arms, taking weight out of the foot. There we go. And when you're ready, make your way back through chaturanga. Any way you see fit, we'll meet in down dog. Calming things down here. Come on down to your knees. If you have sensitive knees, fold your mat in half sideways the long way. We're going to take frog pose here. So I want you to take your knees as wide as you can, and your inner feet are down on the ground. Come down to your forearms. Knees are super, super wide. And press your hips back to your heels. Welcome to your tight hips. Just sink into this. Knees as wide as you can. Hips as far back towards the heels as you can go. One more big breath. On your exhale, pull yourself together. Come back up. Knees come together. Or stay there the rest of your life. I'll never know the difference. Eventually, we're going to come on down to our backs here, and we're going to do recline pigeon tonight. So come down to your backs. Take the right shin over the left thigh. Reach through the little hole. Hands come around your knee. Pull that knee back towards your chest. Moving side to side. I like to move because I just feel like it gets a few more muscles to relax. One more big inhale. And on the exhale, keep the thigh, or then the shin right on the thigh where it is. Drop the left foot down. And I want you to lift the hips up, interlace your fingers underneath your spine. We're going to take a bridge pose, and you're going to lift the right foot up to the sky. One more inhale. Bring the right foot down so both knees or both hips go to the sky. Pressing the hips to the sky. Squeeze those knees together. One more breath. Lift the left leg up. Hold the left leg high for 3, 2, 1. Cross the left shin over the right thigh. Keep the left thigh. Keep the right thigh lifted for 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips down. Reach through. Grab that right knee. Pull the knee back towards your head. Move any way you need to move. I like to use my elbow on the left side here to kind of dig into the left thigh. I feel like it gives me a little more stretch. And then just remove your hands from the hole. And then let all of your feet and knees go to the right side. Maybe scoot your hips to the left here. Supine twist. That left arm's going to go out long. You're going to look over that left hand. Maybe use the right hand to kind of squish your thighs down to the right side. Just good traction here, releasing the spine. Inhale, bring it up through center. Switch the cross of your legs and let your knees go down to the left side. Right arm extends out to the right. Maybe use the left hand to pull the knees down to the left side, looking over that right hand extended. Come back through center, release the cross of the knees. Take your happy baby pose, grab the soles of your feet, squish your thighs down towards the mat. Let your spine come down towards the mat here. Grab the soles of your feet, pulling down while you're kind of pushing into your hands. And take any other movements that you'd like to take. When you're ready, curl yourself into a big ball, forehead to knees. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, release yourself into your Shavasana. And take up some space tonight. I invite you to stay in your Shavasana as long as you'd like tonight. I'm going to close class now. Thank you so much for joining me. And Amber, I hope you had the most wonderful birthday. Thanks, everybody. And I'll see you on Friday for our next class. Take care. Bye.